Kaitur Waterfalls. An old legend tells that Kai, the chief of the Patanoma, sacrificed himself to the Great Spirit to bring peace and happiness to his tribe, exhausted by disputes and wars. Today, Guyana embraces its cultural diversity and is dedicated to peace and development. In 2000, Guyana, among hundreds of other countries, committed to the Millennium Development Goals, a United Nations initiative that calls to reduce poverty and accelerate development. Almost 40% of Guyana's population live below the poverty line. The disease burden in impoverished communities is overwhelming. The government makes every effort to reduce the toll of poverty on health.
In Guyana, our developmental pursuit follows a pursuit for social justice. And we see health as a critical component of equity and the pursuit of social justice.
National and international partners work together to efficiently address health challenges.
So we have established a national thematic group on health as part of our poverty reduction program. And we expect that all of our donors and technical partners will participate so that we can align resources towards the priority that we all agree on. And so our national strategies come through a consensus mechanism, and we all sit around the table.
The European Union and the World Health Organization, together with other key development partners, provide strong support to Guyana's development.
We have a good donor cooperation in Guyana. The health issue is recognized at the PAHO is a leading and very important and welcome partner, I think, for all the other development partners here in Guyana and also for the government of Guyana. Synergies, alignments, is totally, I think, in line with the European Union Commission policies, being sure the aid is effectively delivered, that the aid is giving results.
The EC, ACP, WHO partnership on health MDGs supports national efforts to improve the health of mothers and babies. The partnership also helps to address poverty diseases such as HIV/AIDS, tuberculosis, and malaria. Although health services are free in Guyana and are guaranteed by the Constitution, the burden of child and maternal death and illness remains high. Lack of qualified health professionals and transportation challenges create big gaps in the referral system. Like in many other countries, mothers and babies continue to die of preventable diseases.
Maternal mortality and child mortality are indicators of levels of development of a country, and by addressing these and making the situation better for Guyana, the partnership is helping to advance health development in Guyana and by extension national development.
The EC, ACP, WHO partnership helps to improve quality of care through training of midwives and nurses. Over the period of 4 years, more than 300 doctors have been trained in emergency obstetric and newborn care. National training programs in Guyana are based on the norms and standards recommended by the World Health Organization. WHO and the government pursue an integrated approach to training, which also includes community support programs. Francis Ferreira is an expert patient trainer in the group of people living with HIV/AIDS. The EC-ACP-WHO partnership helped to train this group of volunteers to support HIV/AIDS infected persons and their families. Now the group helps to train young health workers, nurses, and doctors to work with HIV/AIDS patients.
Because I've been infected with HIV virus for the last 10 years, and at one time I went into that emotional decline where I felt that my life was ended. But my family was very supportive. And I'm able to be what I am today.
Once a renowned artist, Francis has found yet another purpose in life.
I am now a stronger person, that I'm giving a second chance in life. And I'm now encouraging persons, especially young people, to review your lifestyle. And I'm encouraging families to be supportive to HIV persons.
Community health workers are often the only reachable health contact in remote areas, where transportation is more than a challenge. The river is everything to the community, and often might be the only way to link people. Sophia's family are living off subsistence fishing and farming, growing coconut and cassava. Pregnant with her second child, she knows how important it is to get her routine checks in Kabakaburi. It takes her 35 minutes to get there by boat. Shamila is 16 and is now a mother. She traveled many kilometers to deliver her baby in the hospital. Teenage pregnancy is common in rural areas and is of specific concern. Health services try to ensure that cases of teenage pregnancies are timely referred to hospitals.
How old were you when you lost your mom?
7.
7, you remember your mommy? So if you go back to Region 1, you don't have nobody to look your baby. Well, this is Radhika Smith, and where she comes from, that part of the interior, they have very, very poor people. They have lots of young girls having babies. They're very vulnerable because the families are poor. She's just a child of 12. Hold the baby like this and hold her back. Right, put the baby like that, put your hand like this. Okay, and we continue. Okay.
The health situation in hard-to-reach communities is improving slowly, jeopardized by the shortage of health workforce. With the support of the EC-ACP-WHO partnership, in-service training, monitoring and supervision of nurses, midwives and health workers is regularly carried out in remote areas. Dr. Wolford is a frequent passenger on flights to the hinterland, such as Madhya. Deep in the rainforest, Madhya is one of the most endemic areas for malaria. The disease ravages through mining communities. Hygiene and preventive measures, such as the use of insecticide-treated bed nets, are difficult to observe. Environmental pollution, often created by mining processes, contributes to spreading the disease. Malaria gravely affects the ability to work and might cause severe complications and even death. The EC-ACP-WHO partnership helped to provide radio equipment to remote health posts. It also helped to train community health workers in how to conduct malaria microscopy. Now the disease can be timely detected and reported, and necessary treatment introduced. Malaria, tuberculosis, HIV/AIDS, as well as non-communicable diseases destroy the lives of many. In order to find a solution to the persistent health challenges, much effort is yet to be undertaken by all partners to strengthen the national health system.
We are not going to achieve the specific goals we set ourselves in health for maternal child health, for HIV, for TB, for malaria, for the complete elimination of all the neglected diseases and so on, unless we understand that the pillar on which we have to build these responses has to be the health system.
The EC-ACP-WHO partnership does not only support specific health MDGs. The partnership is one of the first attempts to ensure strategic, sector-wide support to health development.
And I believe that this move by the EU to put funds into a partnership framework where we bring the comparative advantages together, the technical expertise with the financial flow, so that we could have more optimal results, reciprocal returns on our investment.
I think it's really for the first time that a concerted effort was placed on integrating the approaches and the actions required at the country level to address MDGs. We approach the implementation with the consciousness that the effectiveness of aid is what is going to ultimately redound to the national development.
Poverty is again increasing due to economic crisis. Yes, we must not run away, and we may not run away for the importance of development. Let's do it because it has to be done.
Guyana, land of many waters, many cultures, many different lives, different stories, faiths and fortunes, land of my future.